Hey, yo, 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 Flo, welcome to Humble Abode. First one here, indubitably. We have begunneth indeed. Now, let me continue shining it around, and then we shall crack-a-lack all the Ricky rats. Alright, good to go. Yo, Archie, welcome to Humble Abode. Welcome to the Ricky Rat Den of Ricky Rats. Alright, it begins. I was actually working on a build this morning. Oh, nice. I'd love to see it. Give mine 2 cents. Yo, welcome to Humble Abode, indeed. Welcome to Humblest Abode. We have 5 builds from the Requiem workshop lined up like so. And we'll work through them. If you have a build you want me to take a look at, feel free to either leave it here in the chat or the Requiem workshop as well. And we'll build it up and work on it. Alright, first here we have interesting, explosive, close range, lightweight, high stagger boy. Indubitably. We'll go ahead and just double up on the estrogens if that's the desired close range, high impact, more constant impact versus burst versus something like Vientos / Holderman, Zimmerman, that kind of thing. Estrogens are fine. It's good to be a little on the thicker side though, so you know, have a bit of durability to survive if you're going to be so close to someone while you're lighting them up because you have to stand still to shoot. Usually when you're lighter, it's better to have things like shotguns or something like that, or Vientos that fire out very fast, and then you can move around and then recover your energy while you're doing that. For this, you need to stand still every time you need to shoot. Over and over, and there's a lot to shoot, so it can get a little tricky. Yo, Shadow, what's good? Welcome to Humble Abode. So, rock double Isojins. Earshot as a punish is fine, although on such a lightweight it can be a little iffy. We don't really need an Iridium, given we already have our explosive punish / high impact build-up Dudesky. That kind of replaces our missile, which is a little risky, but high damage, high risk, high reward type stuff. Yo, Ronan, welcome to Humble Abode. Welcome. And plus, the Iridium is a grenade launcher, which means it has not great range because it drops off. It actually has weight, drops down, and is not a proxy deck. So it's very poo-poo, not very good. I would take the little gem over the Iridium all day, but I see why he's rocking it because, you know, it's pretty much all you can get away with if you're going to use that explosive. However, we're going to use a melee. What melee? I guess mostly Pulse Blade. Has a lot of utility with the normal attacks and the charge, which can be very nice. Yo, big pro gamer, welcome to Humble Abode. Welcome to backing. Alright, Earshot. I guess it's fine. A lightweight with an Earshot can be pretty devastating. Maybe I'd change that to a Javelin, but then our arms might get overburdened after such a basho. Because we don't need much of the recoil for our estrogens, and of course the melee. Melee go brazy. Let's see here. Probably gonna go Melander legs in the end, because we don't need an insane amount of speed. We're already up to 380 of those because of SPD. We'll switch that. Yeah, 370 still. 374. Ooh-wee. Oh, we have a build. Elbow head, knock for our core, but your arms. Gotcha. Alright. We will go ahead and build that up real quick. Save our progress here with this guy, and then we'll build that up. What we got here? Elbow head, not core. Bash your arms. Knocked legs. Incredibly lightweight, man. Arms knocked. Knocked legs. Double Huxley. Ooh. I see. A Godspeed looking Dudesky, indubitably. We'll go for primaries. Right Zim, laser blade. Ooh, I see. I see. Main focus of the build was to pump consistent stagger with the Huxleys, close out. Get you close out with the Zim. One shot, laser blade. I see. What do we got for innards? What we got for the innards? What configuration could we have? Could even go coral. It's kind of nutty. BP-20C is pretty popular, although with this build, Kushi would be the go if you want to go super light. But coral is very cool. Using laser dagger, not the blade. Oh, do you see it? Oh yeah, laser blade. True, true, true. Good call out. Good comms. Good comms. Laser blade. Flugel NGI generator. Osiris. Gotcha. Gotcha. All good, all good. Alright, now we have the build. Alright, we'll slide it in. And we'll get her down. We'll get down to it. I'll pick up where we left off. This laddie. Alright, still very high speed. What kind of speed we're looking at with, say, Melander? 360. Could go C3, just below 370. Yet we get a nice jump in stability, defense, and AP. That's not too shabby. Is it worth it? I would say so. Quick boost speed? 389. Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, worth it. Alright, oh, they had generator. We also have to play around with that. It's going to be a bit of a bugger. Yeah, it's going to drop our speed by a bit. Could go 20C, although best to go something like a Kushi. Drops it down to 361, which again isn't horrific. It's pretty damn fast still, with a 380 quick boost still. So it's not bad at all. Yo, Spy, welcome back down my board. Also played around with a charged stun baton. Oh god, kick variant for this build. I'd love your take on that build using the baton. Oh god, not the baton. Dear god. The baton is, it's one of the weapons of all time. It's one of the greatest, some say. Alright, with this. Herm. I don't really want to get any slower than 360. I think 360 is fine if we're going to go with Estrogens and Earshot. Stance weapon with machine guns. So I guess it's fine. This is good. This is good. Keep the pulse armor, of course. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Bing chillin'. There we go. The stump baton is too Ricky Dicky do that rat. It's true. It's true. It's goddamn factual. I would agree. Alright, so now we have a interesting AC, to say the least. Yeah. Very odd configuration, if you will. Pulse missile, a stun baton, the shield launcher, and the coral blade. It's very interesting. It's yeah, I think there was also a requirement for this build of things that couldn't be changed, so we'll try to work in that the best we can. Because without those restrictions, I would certainly change a lot, methinks. Let's see, let's try to find them. Requiem Workshop, there it is. Need to stay as lightweight, jam bomb launcher, and pulse shield launcher need to stay. So we need the jamming bomb launcher and we need the pulse shield. Okay, I need to stay lightweight. I see. Okay. Can't go Lula, probably SPD at this current configuration. The fact that these have more load limit than the Alba is kind of nutty. That's kind of insanity. Alright, let's see what we can squeeze out of this. Alrighty. Okay, call. So missiles and a jamming bomb launcher isn't a bad combination at all. In fact, I think it's probably the best. Because you can fire at the missiles and then shoot the jamming bomb launcher, and your missiles will continue to track as long as they don't go through the cloud, which they won't if you shoot beforehand. So that's always nice. Fat boys, skinny legs. Oh, indeed. Have I seen that before? Alright, Transformers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right, you're right. You make a mid-weight based off the pulse shield launcher. Oh, for sure. The thing about the pulse shield launcher, it's always nice. Well, it's pretty cool that its base function is nice. The fact that it shoots out little shields over and over. I can always just parry or block all the damage. It will block yours as well. It used to, or maybe still doesn't, block flame. So you can pair it with pair it with the flamethrower and be very nice, very good. I'm not sure if that's a thing anymore. I guess we could test it right now to find out once and for all. If not, oh well. When you could, though, it's pretty cool. But the main thing is when it detonates on people, it causes an immense amount of stagger. Thing is, you can't just shoot it at people and have it land. They have to walk into it because it will stop before people. You can't just get close and then you may be able to barrel stuff and ignite instantly. Let's see. Kinda. Doesn't do that much impact though if it's not fully extended, I guess. But yeah, let's see if it goes through flames. See if we can't shoot a flamethrower through it. Oh, it destroys it now. Okay, I see. Oh, no. Yo. So it does still work. Oh, no. Guess not. Weirdly inconsistent, seems a little bit. Okay, so it blocks it more consistently than not. I see. I see. But yeah, if you pop those out and people run through them, just impact will build up, and it's pretty nice to pair with things like estrogens or Zims even, to a smaller degree. Alright, but let's see how we can upgrade while keeping those two weapons. Could go more rat. Could go like double pulse missiles and put the jamming bomb launcher on the back. That could be something. Make it more melee kite, or I guess just jamming bomb launcher kite. Which I don't have too much experience truly playing, so I couldn't really speak to how well it would perform technically, but ideally it doesn't sound that bad. This current configuration kind of leans into that a little bit. Very runaway, very dodgy, but I mean, any medium weight with Zims is going to be able to catch it and just out DPS, even if it eats the shields. While it's boosting at you, it's not going to get hit by the pulse missiles most likely, and then all it has to worry about is when you pop the melee in its face, but even that can be avoided. It's definitely an interesting build. It's good to make missiles lose their track on. True. True. This is very true. Alright. Let's see here. So if we put the pulse missile, or rather the jamming bomb launcher on the back, there we go. Dual missile launchers. This wouldn't be too shabby. Doing a lot to be able to run these. SPD on this kind of build isn't too bad either, but I wouldn't. SPD ain't bad on this, yeah, it's fine. I should always upwards thrust comparison. SPD is a little bit better, that's true. Okay, we'll keep that then. You don't need the wall pretty much now at all as well. So now we'll just run SLT. VP20C is also pretty chillin'. And it's the lighter of the two as well, so we'll have to keep that if we want to go on overburden too much here. Go with a little thicker legs to hold all this, like Lighter C3. Drop down to just about 360, boost speed. Such a goofy build. Don't want to get too slow. We could go the elevator route. That wouldn't be too bad. Although, with the gem bomb launcher, it wouldn't be that great. So, I guess technically, that wouldn't be so smart. Goofy Alakamba. Indeed. Alright, with that, I'll tell you what's one more speed point. I don't necessarily need to keep the score, but the stability is nice. However, if we're going to go more into evasion, sure, having stability is nice, but speed would be way more preferable. Because without the melee anymore to cancel people at close range, it's going to be a little rough. 370, 330. It's not too shabby. Still 1800 stability, 10k AP. So it's not like we're missing much out there. Looking good, looking good. PP20C as well, so we can stay in the air pretty much forever, almost. SLT, SPD. Alright, then you have something where you can kind of shoot at your missiles, charged or otherwise, such as, and then pew 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 as they come in towards you. Anytime they close the distance heavily, just pop those out. Then keep on popping them out as much as you really want, I suppose. But like that, can't track on them at all until that cloud is gone. You shoot it yourself even, and then you got invincible. You shoot your missiles, they can't shoot you. An interesting rat style. The most superior rat style? I don't think so, but if I had to build around this, then this is probably what I would rock and do to play. That's my take. Just posted the AC I was working on in the workshop. Nice. Hello, egg. Hello, indeed. Ricky Rat. Paint time. Right now, I suppose that you will build up your build, and then we'll move on to the next. Dink, dink, dink. Let's find it in the workshop. Aha, there it is. Seeker. An explosive thrower. Majestic double essujon. I see, I see. Let's construct thine groin. Boom. 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 My frame. VP for the D. Elbow. Boom. Alba, alba, alba. Inner parts. Alula. Talbot. And Mangtang. There we go. Pretty solid middleweight man, although 2 stance weapons is a little on the rough side. Just a wee bit, being so light, being so squishy. But we will address such things in due time. Indubitably. Ugh. 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 No such thing as it is, Sean. I am Ricky Rat incarnate. Reasons I put estrogens in the hands units is because of style. I see, I understand. It'd be like that. Alright, we have another pulse shield launcher build. This time relying on more impact, which is pretty damn good. Although Zims with the Moonlight is an interesting choice of melee combination. Also being so light is like very risky. But hey, we shall see what we shall. Rick the Rat indeed. Looks pretty cool though, aesthetic wise. The fucking Moonlight and the shield launcher kind of match each other. It's pretty neato. Very good, very good. Alright, now let's wreck the style with optimization. Alright, so zimmies are good. Being so light though, maybe best to go Holdemans for that fire rate. Moonlight Redshift. If I had to go with the Moonlight, this would definitely be the Moonlight of my choice. However, we're going to be so close. There's no need for a ranged melee weapon. And it'd be nice to have something a little better outside of stagger. So, with that said, this is a nice projectile, but again, we'll be so close, it's not really going to do too much for us there. Could go dagger. Given we're going to be so light and so close. Yeah, dagger, assault armor. Ooh, terminal armor. Terminal armor in a bit like this isn't the worst. Because, I mean, you're invincible as long as you have the DPS, which with double zims, you maybe can. But for this, let's go assault. Probably going to beef up a little bit because 1400 stability and 9k AP is rough. Bro is the true Rikirat. This is true. This is true. The Rikirat is me. I am the Rikirat. Alright, this shield launcher. General optimization, I would probably trade it for like a missile launcher because it's more consistent staggered. But if it's your type of play around it, I don't mind it. It's pretty cool. If you can make it work for you, it can be pretty nice. So go for it, brother. Go for it. It's a nice offensive type of shield, indeed. How do you select the builds to Requiem? How do you mean, like for the video or just here on stream? Because for the video, usually I choose something that's like an interesting topic that would make for, you know, like an entertaining question. Like, if it's like I upgraded a, you know, I don't even know, a heavy kite. I don't think that would be that interesting to watch. But for the more recent one, upgrading double Wooger on a lightweight, that's pretty neat because that's quite the metamorphosis. That's where it's like, those are really good weapons that are sometimes overlooked. And so if you take them and then you show that they can be so good if they jump from bipedal to like Tetra and stuff like that, I feel like that's a pretty good learning experience for people in Jupiter Play. And for myself. So it's kind of the thought process of choosing the builds for the video. If you mean on the stream itself, it's just in my community servers, the Requiem Workshop. People post the builds there. And then I queue them up. I sign them up for the stream. And then, of course, we get builds from the chat as well in Jupiter Play. Incredibles. Alright, now for these. We're going with shotguns anyway, so yeah. Basho, get some more AP that we desperately need. Sticking up to Alba. Same for the core, honestly. Head. VP. Basho is nice for health, but everything else is kind of not the best. I mean, kinetic defense is honestly super good. Explosive max as well. I guess, yeah, if you're going against a lot of kinetic, it's pretty damn solid, but the stability you lose is rough. So I'd rather take a finer mixture anyway. To play. I will post one of my strongest builds. Ooh, very nice. Oh, neat. I guess one day someone will find out some stun baton tech, and it'll end up in the videos indubitably. I mean, hell. Yeah, I guess so. If there's something that's absolutely crazy that makes the stun baton just crazy, not just the downgraded laser dagger, that'd be pretty cool. But until there's another patch, that's probably not going to be the case. The only thing the laser dagger, or the stun baton has it going for it, is the charge attack, but even that is like kind of poo-poo. Kind of meh. It's a little on the Ricky Rat side. I guess if you were to pair it with like laser drones, if you had like double laser drones and one laser or one stun baton, if the stun baton could consistently trigger stun, yeah, honestly, if I were to make a stun baton build, it'd probably be like double laser drones on the back, one stun baton in the hand, and then a stun bomb launcher to build out even more stun. So that by the time I shoot him with a stun bomb launcher, hit him with a charged stun baton, they would stun. And while they're there stunned, even just the mini stagger of the actual stun proc effect, the laser daggers could, our laser drones can maybe shred them. Maybe. That's just hypothetical though. A theory, if you will. A gameth theory. Let's see what we got. We already have Lula, Osilis, upgrade to Santai. Yeah, now we're flat 370. Not bad, not bad. Very fast lad, indeed. Code catch up to many. Alright. In fact, actually, because we need to be a little more evasive. Ooh, how far do we get with double zim? Yeah, too much. Alright. Double holy it is. Alright. Not too bad. And if we were to go to Melander, upgrade our durability 62, I'd take that as well. It's not a huge drop. It's still 380 quick boost. Be able to dodge pretty much everything. We need a little bit of durability as we assault boost in, so that's nice. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, it's too much. Melander. Yeah. Alright, there he is. There's our Ricky Rat. Yeah. Until the Stumpaton is good for a comp mech build, indeed. I've had some luck having the Stumpaton do 2 daggers in a row with a kick. I don't know how it works tech-wise, but I've seen it happen a couple times. To know what it is, sometimes it works. I see. Yeah, it depends on how much Stumpaton or stun effect it builds up per hit, for sure. Posted Dino Breaker, gotcha. My build is just barely, purely military based, I see, because I like that type of aesthetic. Hey man, to each their own indeed. Let's paint this boy up. Yeah, I've been playing Marvel Rivals with some buddies recently. That game is very fun, and it's free and cross-plat, so I recommend. What a good game. Very fun game. That's my recommendation for the day. Alright, let's see what we got here. Although we should probably build your AC. There he is. Oh god. Big Tetraman. Double stun needle. Swan G explosive thrower. Let's build it up. Green Knight, do you smoke weed? That's why you're green. It is not. It is not indeed. I'm just a chill guy, dude. That's why I'm green. I was born this way, dude. I'm the Ricky Rat. No, we gotta build. It looks like a really weird link. Nothing. The butt. Nothing. Lance. Melander. What the fuck? Is this like a Lance into punch melee combo? You like melee but don't think it any better? I'll definitely try. It actually works. I mean, I don't doubt it. If you land the lance into the punches, into the melee, it can work. It can work. That's what we call a gimmick build. Often gimmick builds have very strong gimmicks, very strong combos if they land it. But if they don't land it, then it's like rough. You know, and they only work against so many builds. Like a build like that, if you're meant to go into the lance, punch, laser pulse blade, I mean. Very unlikely to land it on a kite. A good kite, anyway. Fat kites, you probably land it quite often. Although hopefully you live to get there. But a lot of close range brawlers, I'm sure, will suffer not a good fate. Challenging that, indeed. Now we got some Letter C3. It looks like it from afar. I guess the dense, yeah, it must be. Some of our legs. Big thick boy. I can't sprint at him, man. I didn't say all that. Teach their own, man. To those of which who are not locked in entirely. VP40D. Or VP20D, was it? VP20D, yeah. And she assault as well. Very aggressive man, this man. Very big lad. I like flamethrower. Flamethrower pretty cool. Problem with the builds, I struggle against brain dead builds, like the ones which the player just needs to spam a button. I mean, that's the thing though about, like, I guess complaining, or I guess yeah, I guess it is complaining at the end of the day about like other type of builds and stuff like that. Although you don't prefer the play style and don't like it, stuff like that, It can often work like that both ways. That's just how this game often works. There's not many builds that require a whole lot of intensive input. It's why this game, I think, is so good, kind of in a sense. At least good for newer players, and anyone can get good at this game is the kind of mentality it gives off. Anyone can get good at the game. It's not very challenging physically. It's all about how much you're willing to learn and improve. And the true skill curve is knowledge. Learning how to play certain builds, learning how every weapon and part actually works in their actual purpose, stuff like that. The actual, like, physicality, the movement, the aiming, the reading, all that good stuff comes with just basic time and understanding and learning of the game. There's nothing you have to necessarily like train super hard, which I like is pretty cool. So although you may call a certain playstyle brain dead for some reason, that type of logic can instantly be flipped against you in most cases too. Because say, for example, with the melee gimmick build, it's like, well, all you need to do is get one lance off, and then they're over. I'm sure they would think that's pretty meh, but, it's just the game. It's no one's fault. It just is what it is. Like, my least favorite playstyle, that I would think is probably, like, the lamest, would be, like, one hammer or one nebula and, like, 3 missiles on a lamb or a wheelchair while you back away and shoot all the missiles at them. Not my preferred playstyle. Probably the most boring I can think of, because that's kind of just the rat playstyle. You run away shooting missiles. When they get close, you bomb them with an AoE. That's whatever. I'm never going to diss anyone for playing it, but I myself wouldn't play it because I just, doesn't sound fun to me. I'm much more of a close range brawling monkey. My monkey brain go ooh, ooh, when I get close and I do damage. But for those that like to play ranged, I mean, that's how you play ranged. It's understandable. That's just mine philosophy, indubitably. I wanted Adept to work against them too. I get you. I'm about to drop 2 builds. One that's missile silo wheelchair. Oh god, and a weird heavy biped that is carrying my ass in PvP. Oh, I see. Understandable. Hey. To each their own, I say. To each their own. Nyeh. Ricky Rat. I feel like the overall game meta and balancing is in a fine place. It's just I wish the game's actual like netcode was better. Because getting hit by things you clearly dodge, or it's just, oh boy, this guy's playing out of Uganda, so he's kicking the air and it's flexing space-time to hit me. It's just like, that's where my frustrations come from the most out of this game. But thankfully it's not to a crazy degree. Alright, now we have this build lined up. So we'll work on this lad from Ronin. Ronin's build. We have another build to build up, hold up. We got another one to build up. We also have to build your lance build as well. So I will build gamers, and then I'll build yours up. Paratif. Multi 04. M19. Is that the... Yep. Oh, yeah. Javelin Beta. Javelin Beta. Boom. Delivery boy. What the fuck? What? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to a perfectly fine build? How dare you? What the hell? Delivery boy. V44B. Alright. Is that Hammerhead? It is. Main dish. Boom. Ephemeral. Ephemeral arms. I do dig the ephemeral arms. Their energy defenses are very nice. What else we got? Wheelchair. Wheelth Cherith. I see. SLT. Yes, sir. And NGI Pulse. Boom. You'll find out was missile silo. Oh no, I see it indeed. I see it. Actually, about Dino Breaker, when you talk about the one after the next, perhaps, I will build them all. Alright, let me scroll up over here to grab the other build. For now, my goal is to make a hybrid build that can have fun against people that play aggressive, but not being useless against missile rats and stuff like that. I get you. Seems like the more I change, the worse it gets. I understand that feeling completely. I found a pretty nice middle ground when creating my, I suppose, most time-played build, main build, the Judgment, which is the double Zim LCS. I made that to mainly do close range, but then had to adapt it for long range, and it's in a fine place right now. Has a chance to win in all scenarios. Alright, there it is. Alright. Got nothing. We got the butt and the lance. What else? What do we got for frame? Melander C3, Alba Basho. Was it Alba Basho? Hold up. Yeah, okay. What do we got for legs? Alba Kankaku. I see. So you feint on in, get the lance, and then punch. Blade. Not bad indeed. FCS really doesn't matter at this rate. But we'll see what you had lined up. Goddamn ads. Kaku Abbott Sentai. Boom. Alright, being chillin'. There he is. Boom. Being chillin'. Alright, now we construct the other build. I have it right here. Oh, we already did a pair. We already did the wheelchair. That's right. Alright. We'll get down to him. And now for Ronin's build. Indeed. I'm a little interested to see what you'll turn my build into. I see. Hopefully something good. Hopefully something epic. Alright, so this is a base kit as a kind of medium weight kite. Isn't too bad. The missiles for constant pressure, although these missiles are really good for chase down. So if you're fighting another kite or another kite, a ranged player, these are great for chasing them down. For people that push in against you, not so much, as they come pretty much straight at you from a curve. So going towards the missiles is a nice way to dodge them. Very similar to Voltaeus, but going away from them, trying to dodge away, they are just slow enough in which they're pretty annoying to face up against. Not impossible, but you'll definitely have to burn some energy. Unless you're incredibly light, then you can just move towards them and into the right and then back, and you're good, but even that compromises your movement. Alright, so with the Talbot, we're meant to be more medium range, close to medium range. Okay. So what I'll do here is I will double up on heavy machine guns. Normally I would go double Harris, but if we're going to go a little closer range, the machine guns fire rate will definitely help us out. I'll switch this to 6L for now. I'll throw the bomb on the back. Switch that. Upgrade to... How heavy do we want to go, you think? Probably Melander. Then we could go Basho. In fact, actually, I want to see the recoil of these. I don't think Basho is enough to handle these, but I would like to be wrong. We'll see. They cannot. Makes sense. Because they have 7 recoil with a decent fire rate, so we'll need arms, maybe like an ephemera. Be chilling off of those. Let's upgrade to Melander legs. Overburdened, huh? And GI. Sentai would be a little more preferable. Well, and GI wouldn't be too bad either, though. Talbot. That's fine, especially with ephemeral arms. Lula's good. I guess, yeah, we'll have to go Mind Alpha then. If we're going to go Hal, might as well go Mind Alpha. They're pretty much the same, except for Mind Alpha is just a little better. Still pretty heavy for... I mean, doesn't matter. If you go... the more range you have, the less speed you'll need type thing. That's why heavy kites are so strong, because they have all the range they need, but they're also durable as hell. So often they'll just win the battle of attrition. No, party dead. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna go heavier. Probably can't go Mind Alpha anymore, huh? No, we can. Interesting. Do we want to, though? 1700 stability going down to Alba? Nah. No, this isn't too bad. They'll give some decent assault boost. We have, of course, our Majestic for range, machine guns for decentish range, and, of course, our missiles to keep up the impact going constantly as well. In fact, if we could go to 03, I'd like that. Yes, we can. Now that we're at a more medium to close range. Oh, I have a good one there, gamer. I will build that up and work on it for sure. Alright, with this, we have our Requiem. We have our Requiem. Could go Estrogens for even more strength, but to pay respect to the build and not change it up too much, the machine guns are fine enough. They're nice and dandy. Next up, Heavy Boy. Or rather, we should probably build all the builds that we have lined up and then continue on from there. Alright, what we got here? We have the LRB. Ooh, big boy. Big damage. LRB, Nebula Redshift. Does it say laser swap, perhaps? Neb Redshift. Nebula Redshift again. LRB. Okay, I get you. It is the laser swap. It is the laser swappy boy. Viral. Probably gonna keep these legs. 46A arms. Or 46A core anyway. Get the energy. 42 arms. Where are they? Where are you big ol' boys? Wait, 42 arms? Hold up. 40A, 46A. Yep. 42A, Burzel. Yep, traditional heavy laser swap. Bolt and GI. What we got? Pulse armor. Here's far, so switch, repeat. Yep, into Bowser is dead. I see. The classic laser swap, indubitably. There's pretty much the replacement for the Larpster. The Larpster can still kind of make it work. Indubitably. Post a build on your recent Reforged community post. I see. A green explodes the sun. Not the sun. Good God, man. Good God. How are we able to have the light today? How? You've done us a great disservice. I will have to create a new sun in the Sun Forge to feed the baby Sun Eater. You son of a bitch. And what else do we have lined up? What else? What is this? Rensetsu Moonlight Double Duo of 3. What kind of moonlight? Normal? Redshift. Okay. Redshift. Duo of 3. Duo of 3. Not again. The sun broke your ankle. Good God. The prodigal son returns. Nakshayar. Elbow. 40. And 42. Inner parts. SPD. 21A. VP20D. Terminal armor. I would not recommend terminal armor for a build like this, unless this is in the 3v3. Not enough DPS to survive, or make the most out of the 5 seconds. PA is definitely recommended. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, what else we got? Go to the comments of the post. Should be popped up. There it is. Double estrogen explosive thrower. Gotcha, gotcha. Very similar to a build we have yet to work on. Perhaps they both will look very similar indeed. Alright, explosive thrower. Javelin alpha. Oh, Javelin Alpha, okay. Frame parts, Mind Alpha head. Alpha chest. Mind Alpha arms. Don't need that much recoil control. And Melander legs. Alula, Talbot, Sentai, Pulsama. There he is. He's thick, all mind, beefy, all mind, indubitably. To submit a build or not? Indeed. To have it be a wheelchair or not? Yes, yes, yes. Does nothing, die as a result. Let's go. Let's go. Goated, goated. Alright, heavy kite man. Heavy kite man with a shield. What an interesting combination. So we'll go double Harris, because they're so big we can just afford it. Missile. Split would be pretty nice here. Yeah, we'll go with double split. If it has that shield, I guess pulse shield is fine. Don't really need one, but I mean, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Go with 44D for now. Only 311 with the SPD right now. Yeah, let's just lean to our heavy side pretty much entirely. Boom, boom, boom. Go a little lighter so at least we have some decent assault boost. Now we should be able to catch most people. Dodging won't be very easy, but hopefully we have the durability to survive. Actually, we go Gridwalkers. Then we'll have quite the upwards thrust and such. Decent assault, but now we have the elevator potential to evade most people at close range plus his shield. And now we have good range. And good missiles and decent assault to catch people at range. Waltz. Can't go Sentai. Coral is fine. Even better though, because with Coral and double Harris, you can just fly up to the sky, run out of energy, shoot both charge shots off, and then you'll have all your energy back, and you'll be fine. Now, with this head, go to Viral. We don't lose any real meaningful stability, and we get a lot of defenses and AP. And that's our heavy kitty boy. I'll submit something, a heavyweight or lightweight. I shall see. We shall see which, indeed. Boom. Boom. Bing chillin'. Heavy kite. Requiem. Now we got lightweight man. Lightweight Requiem. Alright, alright. I see. Alright. Alright. Alright, no need to go full knock crier. It's just not necessary anymore. So that will go boom, 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 boom. I guess we go double Zim or double Holderman. Put the melee on the back. Because Huxes are nice, but I'd much rather have another Zimmerman or Holderman to back me up instead. So put the melee on the back. Laser Blade is nice. Very situational. A little iffy often too. Could go Laser Dagger. The better Laser Blade, I always say. No, right. The better Laser Slicer is the Pulse Blade. Think I made something similar to the original. I see. Okay. Which one to choose? Dagger is very nice with a combo like this. The stun, the assault, and the go. Especially if we have to go so light, having such a deadly combo would be kind of preferable. Yeah, I can't deny it. Any lightweight with close range melee is just the dagger combo is your lifeline almost. Your guaranteed way to win against heavier builds. Let me switch this to another Zim and hopefully not overburdened. We're not. We're chilling. The 340 speed. Yeah, because we have Flugel, which isn't really necessary. I get the idea of using the normal attack to the laser blade for the impact buildup. It is pretty nice, but I would actually, could you use the attack? Does it have an, I don't think it has enough cooling, but I want to find out. Can you build up impact? Use the normal attack to proc stagger, extend with the Zim, and then have enough time to go into it again? What's the cooling on paper? Not the best. So let's see. To stay, we're getting you good there. No, not enough time. Not enough time. But of course we did this, and then, Ricky ran and then assaulted. We go back to the dagger and be chilling. Might as well do that. Assault. Alright, 370 exactly, which means we can't really change to Malander and be too off that, which I don't mind, depends on how far down we go. 62, it's less than 10. Stability jump is decent. And kinetic defense is also pretty nice. I suppose it's worth it. Huxley is also fine. It's nice. NGI is good. We'll rock with it. So far we've had a lot of builds look pretty similar. We've had a lot of Alba, Melander, Basho, 44D. How many have we had exactly? This guy looking pretty similar, same frame, although C3 legs. This guy also C3. Yo. And then this guy, very similar, except for different shotguns, a different back weapon. Similar builds. But it can't help what is optimal, I suppose. Posted, nice. Boom. Being chillin'. Alright, since you posted that, we'll build it up. And then we'll get on to it. Get on to it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we're running dry on build ideas until we get another patch. There's not too much room for crazy unique builds, or crazy unique builds that can actually work anyway. double laser drones, or laser orbits anyway. Okay. Looks pretty stylish. I shall ruin the style with optimization. Yes. Is that double Curtis's? It is. It is the Curtis-I. The courtesies. Courtesy of Earwire. 40 hit. 40 cool. Crier arms. I don't think they have the recoil to handle these. Probably, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Shall see. Oh, yeah, ephemera. Yoink. Gills. Good God. Good God, man. TP20D. Pansama. There he is. There's our Ricky Ratman. Have you seen Pacific Rim? I have. I've seen it when it came out, I think? Yeah. A long time ago it came out. Then a lot later on Blu-ray. And then not too long ago. A couple years ago. But yeah, it's a good movie. I like the first one. The second one's a little not great. But the first one's good. Very good. Still holds up, indeed. I haven't watched it in recent time, though. But from what I remember, pretty damn solid movie. Good movie. Creating Gypsy Danger would be pretty cool. If someone puts that in the comments, which I think maybe have been added. I think I've seen it somewhere. Then I'll definitely add it to the poll list for the next Reforge. Crazy unique builds at work. So seems more Environs Realm XD. Perhaps. Indubitably. So also the thing with this game is you can find success with some builds in some scenarios, and then absolutely none in others. That's why true optimization has a chance to win in all scenarios. Although even then, you can only optimize in one category so much. But yes, it is good. That's why I almost wish there was more skill expression, or rather, winning matches and stuff like that. Performance is almost based entirely more on functional skill and yada yada, in which you could use a build that is maybe not the most optimal. In fact, it's pretty less than optimal, but has some good, cool stuff about it, and that you can still pilot it in such a way that it has great chances of winning in most scenarios, just because your movement and accuracy is just good enough to carry it. But it's not exactly the most possible in this game, especially with the lower sensitivities on console, where you can't free aim as freely, because you can't bump up your speed any faster than its default, which just isn't fast enough. But it is what it is. Next game will probably have more complexities, indeed. Yep, double Curtis, because I have learned that if you time it right, you can get like 4 Curtis shots in a stagger. That's pretty nice. But getting to the stagger with the Curtises is a lot less likely than with Harris's or something like that. Made a Gypsy Danger build. Nice. Feel free to share it in the server. Love to see it. See what you came up with. How about that stun baton build? Dear God. Might be able to build something around a stun baton build and have some success with it. But yeah, maybe. Alright, for this boy, it's not a bad loadout at all. Double estrogens, explosive thrower, majestic, is fine and dandy. If we could use overburdened. What if I switch this in Basho? Can Basho hold these? It can. It can indeed. That's good. That means we can build a stagger. That means, honestly, we could probably raw fire the javelin to get some proxy debt, potentially. Estrogen, explosive thrower into the javelin as a stagger punish, and get some nice damage out of that. And it keeps it all kinetic and nice. It doesn't change the load up a lot at all. Although we're going to need a little more stability, a little more oomph if we're going to survive that long. So, Melander. Melander C3 or just Melander? We'll try to draw for like a nice 350-ish range if we can. Just about. That'll be good. I would like 1800 stability, but I suppose 1780 isn't so bad neither. I would like Santai more than Coral, but Coral might be the budget we'll have to rock with indubitably. Really want to squeeze this in to something. I mean, it doesn't matter too much if we're closer to 310, I guess. Okay, 330, 18 stability, not bad. I take it. And 344 from a jump of 3-3, not that impressive. Alright, we'll rock with this frame. Lula, Talbot, we'll need Osiris, which means not many snipes will be possible. Not impossible, but less possible, but that's fine. It's more of a stag push anyway. That's it. That'd be Requiem. Boom. There you get it. It was a cool stun baton build that used the stun baton charge shot to stagger, extend, and the stun lock. It's a stun lock, people. I get you, I get you. Not home. I'm at a hotel, but when I get home tomorrow, I will give you the build details. Very nice, very nice. I've had some luck pulling it off. The same attack, or it's an exact stun baton combo. I see, I see. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Alright, big boy. Big boy man time. I think I know what I'll do for this one a little bit. I think I know what I have in mind. We'll trade off the stun batons for LCSs. We'll probably lighten the legs up a little bit. The 424. Speed increase isn't insanity, but it's a step. It's a step further into the Ricky Rat. Go ahead, GI, so we get that quick boost. And more salts, or do we get more salt with the Lula? A little bit more with the Lula, I see. Okay, maybe Burzo will be better then. It depends on our, I guess, our quick boost and hover. If we have Burzo, I guess we'll test that out. Probably won't be able to go Sentai, which honestly it's fine with Coral. Pulse. This wand isn't too shabby, I suppose. Maybe a Harris instead. Then we'll have the Harris explosive throw at combination as well. And we'll have a decent pew-pew gun as well. Won't be bad, won't be bad. We have decent enough snipes with these, and now the Charge Harris. And we have the explosive throw for the close range lads and the cannons themselves, so that'll be also good. Alright, head. We'll go Viral. Your legs taking care of all the stability. We go with the Melander and Ephemera. It's not like we need melee spec as well. Now we test around with the Bursal to see if we can get away with a nice quick boost. So right now, Assault is 400 isn't too shabby. Just below 400. It's not the worst, but not preferable for catching kites at all. So we'll rock with Bursal and see where we are. Only up to 420. I see, I see. Better than nothing. And then a hover. Up to 500. Some decent stunts. Nice recharge as well. Nothing too shabby. Yeah, so to dodge such charge attacks as like an earshot or bazooka for the most part. As long as we are at a decent range. Alright. Death become thee, indeed. Guess I'll have to master the Harris. It's not too hard to master. It's pretty damn nice. It's very hard to dodge, honestly. Especially if you're very close. You just go fucking Harris Explosive Thrower to stagger. Or vice versa. Explosive Thrower to Harris. Even more generous. There you go. Would never recommend charging out the LCSs though. If you have 2, just spamming the normal shots is way better. You get 4 off before they cool off. If you're firing at max fire rate, it's so good. And with Tetra, of course, you don't need a stance. You can just keep her going. Fire rate's so good too. Oh, I love these weapons. Oh. They hardly ever let me down. Just having 4 more guns to shoot at the enemy at a time. I love it. More arms, more power. It's epic sauce. Posted a heavy build too. Oh, gotcha. Harris is one of my favorite guns, but I will admit the Majestic is growing on me. Majestic's still very fun too, yeah. Its proxy can be nutty. Might have to build Dawnbreaker. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Boom. Bing chillin'. Lost a little bit of durability, but we gained some much needed mobility and faster fire rate. Superior weaponry, of course. Alright, so we'll build up. Builds from the workshop. There he is. Heavy boy, heavy man. Ooh, elevator. Elevator reverse joint man. Elevator man. Alright, double Harris. What we got on the back there? We got some plasma missiles. Double ump on all the plasma missiles I see. Oh no, we got, is it vertical? Nope. I see. First one is the 3, and the next is the 6. Oh no, first is vertical. Okay, okay. I get you. I was about to say, why combine those? I go 1 and 2. It's vertical in 2s. I see. No, vertical in 1. It's vertical in 1. No shot. It is. Interesting. Femara. Main the dish. Alander. Spring a chicken. We got Gridwalker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck? What? Oh hell no. What the hell? It has a nice upwards in thrust consumption. Is that pretty good though? And of course, yeah, max quick boost duration. That's good. It's nice. Good time. Kushi as well. Interesting. Palsama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is so good for this. Not even joking. I don't know about all of that. I don't know about all of that, brother. I don't know about all of that. I'll check. If in the air you get some pretty nice distance out of it, that would be neat. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. With a quick boost on the RJs, it's just no, hell no. This build is very water stridery. I see. I'm here just in time to see what you'll do to my Mr. Sailor wheelchair abomination. Very nice indeed. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, we'll add it to the list. Boom. Alright, to the wheelchair. To the Ricky Rat. Alright, here we are. You need me to get the reload time with the jump? No doubt. Alright, let's see what we got here. Aperitif, Ricky Rat. Oh god, and then the rickiest of the rats. Alright, what we'll do here is we'll switch this to that. Take a Javelin's great. Keep Javelin. It's fine. I keep it. It's not bad. We get to go Act Missile, 10 Cell, Soup. Terreno's also pretty damn solid, especially as a stagger punish. Also gonna get vertical. Nah, too many ones that take too much time. Guess 203 would be fun. Let's go with Burl. Compare this to 40A. Max AP, loss in stability. Generator adjust is nice, which we may or may not need. We'll see. I want to go 20B, of course. That'd be nice. Yeah, can't go 20B without the core, I believe. Yep. SLT, it's fine. 20B, of course. Get that damage out of there. You get some mighty damage out of this here nebula with that. And pulse. Okay. It's not bad. I've seen a chair like this do mighty things indeed. Different configuration on the shoulders. It had Terreno and vertical. But I think Javelin and Duo 3 is also fine, especially with the box missile. Let's see our damage and impact with this. It's a boss chair indeed. It is indeed very similar. It is the optimized chair rat, or neb chair, as it is also called. Ricky rat, if you will. Vietnam flashbacks. Shed a promos 10 times. Damn, that is rough. Yeah, you either need a really good kite or super solid rushdown to beat a build like this. It's very fine-tuned for being able to just back away while firing off infinite, because you can just spam the charge attack of the this here nebula over and over. You know, 20B, because you don't need to be dodging around a lot. It's relying on your natural wheelchair speed. It's so nice. And the AoE is crazy. Huge. It's basically an assault armor. I got that. Pew pew pew. Look at that. Travel speed isn't too bad either. Pretty much shuts down anyone trying to rush in close range on you while they're trying to evade all your missiles or just eating them. All the long time you're just fading away. It's a good time. Proxy debt. Yarp. 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 Yeah, it's nutty. See, I'd recommend it. It ain't bad. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Ooh, there he is. There he is. And mastering the wheelchair movement with like assault kicks to push people that push, or to counter people that rush in at you as well. Pretty nice. It's probably my least favorite play style to play against. Even probably play, because it's just not my thing. But it does have its skill curves that make it go from pretty strong to very strong for sure. You master the movement, and like I said, the kicks and such. It's very nice and very hard to overcome. It is formidable indeed. Alright, next up, Melee Man. The melee combo of Lance, punch, 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 melee indeed. Alright. What can we do to give us a little more power? Kikaku what's it called? Cancel the pulse blade to get in is very nice. It's very nice. I wonder actually, could you even probably not as much of a true combo, but maybe feint in, charge pulse blade into Lance, and have the punches cover the reload time. Like, could I go, well, pow? Probably a lot of time to get in and out of that for sure. Punch, 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 and then switch over and maybe get a melee. It's possible, especially with the Kikaku. Even if they can move, it's unlikely they'll be able to get away from it, so it's got some neat stuff. Obviously, on the surface, you just go, wow, pow. Back into the lance. Infinite chain. No, but alright, alright, alright. We'll see how else we can optimize around this a little bit better. Alright, for our back unit, we don't need to not have nothing. We could have something here to give us maybe a little bit of range potential. Chip them away just a tiny bit. LT wouldn't be too shabby. In fact, actually, having something like a Zimmerman would also be pretty nice on the back. As long as it's on the back, we of course get our punch combo, but with this we can even go and get a little something something. So we miss like 90% of it or something like that. Don't hit it all, or even, I wonder if you could. Yeah, not entirely. Charge pulse blade to this sometimes can work if you have a little bit going for you. If I go Zim, charge pulse blade into Zim, there it is. Gives you a little bit of somewhat combo potential. Indubitably. Just a wee bit. Just a little something something to add. Indeed. Doesn't need to stick with the melee style. Still having one melee is already enough, I think. I get you, I get you. Laser drones would be funny with the punch combo. True. I wonder if doing that damage though with the laser drones while you're punching would take them out of the stagger faster though. Because often whenever you do outside other damage, it gets them out of the stun faster. So I don't know if that would cock you out or not. Probably not, I'd imagine. Some things like Huxley doesn't do that, so I imagine laser drones have the same type of programming indeed. But I would take the Zim in this case though, having that. That'd be pretty nice. What else we got? If you want to rely on our punch. Yeah, this is a fine combo for sure. For sure. If I had to optimize around it. What else are we gonna do? Switch ahead for sure. We can go a little on the thicker side because we have Kaku, which is gonna carry our speed a lot. So with that, let's upgrade our durability. Maybe we can just go full double Melander. See what our speed's at like that. Or see what our speed's like right now, then compare. 800, peaking at 800 anyway. We're down to 300 exactly. 370 or 770. Alright, 780 max, which is still very fast. Even with 390. Okay, that's not bad. Not too bad. 1800 stability now. 11,000 AP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, Sentai is also fine, especially with double melee. Abbott. Might as well just go with Celsius, right? Then we'll have our Zimland even more. Yeah, that's fine. Yer. This is not bad. This is not bad. Eater. You might not even need your combo. I mean, I guess it's good to have two flat-out combos. You, of course, have your lining up with the Zim, and then you have, of course, Ricky Rat, even. Yeah, you got some decent flexibility here. Not too shabby. If they don't die, chip them off. Final shot with the Zim. Indubitably. Yeah, and catching kites is just going to be a lot of mastery of feinting the charged pulse blade as much as you can. With Sentai, you have a great chance. You have max capacity, so it's possible. Most kites will be running 20C or Hakushi, so they won't have nearly as much capacity as you. It's just playing that in-game as well as you can. Although be wary of kicks. Kicks is a great way to shut down such a playstyle, as I learned in my most recent endeavor with the Pulse Blade type of Harris combo. So if you hit him with the Charge Pulse Blade and then try to line up for your Harris, Charge Harris, there's enough time for them to get hit by the blade and immediately go for a kick to be so close that your shot just overshoots and there's nothing you can do about it. So you have to be a little iffy with it. Or after you're doing it at max close range anyway. in that same match or that same video at the end there. He tried to do it, but was too far away, so the hair actually could get off and got him diddly done didded. Yeah. It's about how good you can play the in-game. God, if the Lance was a little more consistent and did just bounce off people with the netcode, oh, it'd be so nice. I'd love to play it. I'd probably play it a lot more. I should probably make a Lance build. I mean, I guess this is technically a Lance build, and it's not too bad. I'd probably play around with it. Perhaps it shall be the Requiem video build, indeed. Depends on how it stacks up to the others, I suppose. It's fun, it's fun. But yeah, that is my take on it so far. Well, not as fast, but it's Kinkaku anyway, so not bad, not too slow by a lot indeed. Lance animation is satisfying to watch. It is just a big ass rocket punch. It's a good time. It's literally the punch from Pacific Rim. It's fucking dope. Alright, now we have Heavy Boy Laser Swap Man. Big man, big laser swap man. Alright, so with this, obviously playstyle very simple, nothing too crazy. To get close and shoot, shoot, switch, switch, shoot, shoot, switch, switch can be a bit much to do in your first try, but you slap on this build. Honestly, advice for learning how to play any build is make it, obviously, and then go into the AI arena and just do the entire gauntlet from start to finish, and then by that time you should have a decent muscle memory with the build. The Fent build indeed. Now, the redshifts are nuts, and they melt a lot, but the fire rate, I guess fire doesn't matter with the laser swap, huh? Do not mind Neb, though. We're going Coral. It's not like we have 20B, though, so it's not like we're getting crazy damage out of it. So this is fine. Yeah, your fast fire, or your good travel speed off the LRBs, and your slower but higher damage off of the Nebs, so I guess it's fine. Redshift Neb is guten Tagen. Nebula wouldn't be too bad, though. Let's see what we do with arms. Can we use TQ arms? We can. We can indeed. They lightens up to a decent amount, to a degree that I'm not entirely, like, dead by. I guess we'll see, though, with the Salt Boost. We'll keep testing that as we either lighten up or change up the frame. Build very simple to use, oh, for sure. Fire switch. This applies to both arm units. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's laser swap, baby. It's laser swap. It's DPS at its finest. Very hard to overcome at close range. Medium range, it's manageable. It is manageable. You can fire off wall salt boosting. Actually, I've never really played around with swap builds, but they always have looked pretty devastating. Indeed. And I believe you can actually do this in such a way where nothing will overheat. So if I go like, switch animations will kind of cancel, so you have to be a little more patient if you want to. Ricky Rat. Yeah, if you're a little more patient, you'll be a little better off. Yeah, a little patient, you can just fire them infinitely. It's great. It's absolutely devastating. Alright, so with that, probably won't switch the weaponry a lot. Let's see our current assault boost. 370. Ugh, that's like the bare minimum for like 3v3 that I like if you're gonna go heavy. Lighten up here. We'll go. Can't go desert here. If I switch this core over here, still overburdened. We gotta keep the wall. Gotta keep coral. It's like the only one that can actually supply it. Pretty niche, pretty niche. Not too much can be messed around with, it seems. What are the lightest arms you can be put on this? Oh wow, kind of crazy. But can these hold 2 LRBs? Let's see it. Nope. Sure can't. What about these? Model aligned alpha. You can. Okay, that's not that bad. Now with this configuration, we get 380. That's it's decent increase, I suppose. Every point counts to a degree. And this isn't light. It is lighter. It's more defensive. We don't really need the... Oh, God. Oh, God. But I guess it doesn't matter. Either way, our energy efficiency is absolute poo-poo. $382. Not really increasing by a whole lot, so it doesn't matter that much. Does it make that much of a difference, though? That's just the question. Will this be a superior boy? Would it be harder to catch? Not necessarily. Against other laser swap or against its previous variant wouldn't really matter too much. But against other builds, to be more all-rounded. What's our upwards thrust speed looking like? Oh god, 3. Dear god. Not very quick, not very quick. 350. It's not too shabby, actually. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Let's compare so far. Because with this loadout, it's not too much you can really mess around with. Frame parts are the internals become pretty obvious, and the frame is just whatever you can mishmash a little bit. So not too much room for improvement unless you switch up the primaries, which for laser swap, I mean, I've seen Nebula work pretty well too, so in theory you could go for either, but yeah, so if we sit over here, we get some more stability. In fact, we get a significant amount of stability, or a decent amount anyway. AP also drops though a decent amount, about 1,000. 1,000 less AP, but almost 100 or so more stability. A little over 100 anyway, but. And defenses are better over here. But the speed isn't so good. But the speed is only worse by like 10. So is it really that bad when we have more range of the LRBs? Not really. So with that being said, it's better to go this way, get our energy output from the 40A, and then it's really about arms. What would be better for us arms-wise? These give us better defenses and load limit, which we don't really need. What do Lao give us? Overburdens what they give us. I see. So I did switch to these, and I switched to just overburdened, huh? Max AP and kinetic though, it's kind of nice. I would like to have that. Yeah, no. Not much room can be made there. I wonder, actually. I'm curious now. If we were to go heavy Tetra, would that be... No, it wouldn't actually. I've already experimented with the assault boost. Tetra versus these fat legs. Fat legs are always better with the Brazil in terms of his base assault speed. Do whatever must be done, good sir. Indubitably. TD at legs and water arms. Oh god. No. With this build, the strengths are just its durability and then its decent range and fire rate. So there's not too much you can play around with it. Unless you wanted to go as light as you could to make it more all-rounded, I guess, would be preferable. Because like with the DPS, it's very strong. So I guess, yeah, let's try to see how light we could get it without it being like absolutely abysmal. Core is good enough for the energy output, but it's not too bad. Probably HAL outside of Mind Alpha. And the lightest arms, they can even handle all this. Which we'll actually have to test in the simulation, because we'll have to just switch to the dual wielding of the LRBs. So preferably I would like to make this so it's strong enough to beat its original counterpart by just being way faster and way more maneuverable. And then by that extension, it will also be incredibly hard to evade as a ranged boy. Indeed, it will still have lots of durability, has to hold all of these. So with this, we're fine. As we learned, we're good Mind Alpha arms. Right. Ian shortfall right now, but oh yeah, true. So Ian shortfall, which means we either will need the core to switch to HAL. Yep, this will handle the arm load limit. Good to go. 1700 stability though, we're dropping in our defenses. Just to have, I mean, I guess it makes sense. You can't have all the defenses if you're meant to have a super DPS and be decently light. Alright, and then the lightest legs, I can hold all this. Yo. It's gonna be TQ. Can I go Ephemera? Don't need to go HAL. HAL's a little lighter, but defenses aren't worth it. They're close enough. How are these arms? Overburden, yeah. Okay, so HAL seems to be just right. Need some more stability, so we'll split a little. Now we're at 1800, which is a pretty damn fine line. Still got our arm limits. Self boost is now 390. That's actually a very nice jump. Not too shabby indeed. In fact, because 380-70 is often enough with this range to reach kites, if we were to go Gridwalker to be superior in close range and such, just to elevator kite its counterpart and be chilling that way. How much assault boost do we get off of this? 360. So now we're slower than the original assault, which isn't the worst thing with the range you get off of these rifles. Especially with a Walt as well. Okay. So we shuffle to get up to 400 though, so that's honestly pretty nice. Okay. Geo would be proud, or would he? Would he now? Yes. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, so if you elevated kited the original, you'd probably be able to beat it. Course could go down the route of NGI, then you actually have some nice quick boost for evasion. Upwards thrust, it's actually a little bit better. Or normal thrust, not upper thrust. Can't beat the Gridwalker in that regard. Okay, so I'd probably experiment just to see overall effectiveness versus the Coral and Gridwalker, but in this sense of like elevator kiting and such like that. This seems pretty solid. Seems pretty Ricky Rant indeed. What if you go ephemera? You could technically. You get much lighter. This was Burzo would go pretty thuman. Or more thuman than natural anyway. I think that's as much as we should put into this build. Indeed. There's basically two variants of this. One with redshifts and one with the VPR for lightweights. I see. I went redshift for maximum damage. It is solid for that maximum damage. If you want a little more ranged capabilities to match, which honestly for this variant might be a little bit better, you go double nebulas. Some AoE, get some more fire rate / range travel speed. Actually, just to test that real quick, which one is faster in travel speed? I'm pretty sure it's the Nebula Plasma, but I wonder if it is the redshift variant now. Let us see. Alright, so this one's red, or rather purple. Red. Yeah. No, almost the same actually. Wow. Yeah, pretty much the exact same. I'd say Plus just a little bit faster. Charge attacks. Well, I guess you can't really compare the charge attacks because you can't shoot them both at the same time, but we can kind of guesstimate. Redshift almost looked a little faster there. Interesting to see that they're very similar. With the buffs, I wonder if LRB, LRA could work. Maybe. Would I take it over it though? Maybe. Depends on their cooling rate, I guess. Or LR, not even LRA. Maybe. You could go LRs and laser handguns and have a pretty mean just spam. Because I think their reload is just about this. Yeah, I was testing around. You can spam just full laser pistols, pew 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 pew, overheated on both. Switch to your laser LRs, just pew 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 pew, overheat, switch over and over and over. Infinite flow. I mean, LRB swap into LRA. Yeah, I get you. I'll get you. Alright, so for this, I guess, yeah, redshift will work. Redshift will be fine. Alright, Nebula. Oh, yeah, Nebula, redshift. Boom. Alright, so we'll call this Requiem for now. Some field testing, I think, is necessary for it to reach its final form, but for now, this should be solid enough. And downgrading durability and such as most to obtain more potential. Yes. Alright, Moonlight Man. Alright, 1 Rentetsu, 1 Moonlight, duo 3s. Conquer. So a lighter kinetic kite. But not achieving the greatest speeds that one could be. So we'll go... Okay, we'll put the redshift on the back. We'll go double Rensetsus. We can also go Basho Arms, because... actually... maybe. Not with the buff to their art nerf. I guess actually, that doesn't matter too much, does it? Yeah, nerf to the FCS. For medium range outside of... I guess we'll see. We'll see. Boom. Duo 3 is fine. Middle of the road. Bash your arms. Alba legs. SPD, I guess is fine. And then it's either PO5 or 21B for the medium range assist. UB20C, pulse armor, and we should be fine. Should be chilling. We'll see how fast the lock-on is and if it's kind of poo-poo. If so, we'll switch up the arms. Let's get to our range. That's fine. It's pretty snappy. Love that direct hit from the Rensetsus though. The damage. Alright, so recoil is fine now. Yep. They only have like what, 12? Yep, 12 recoil with a pretty not great fire rate, but it actually works out. Cause it means you need Spatio for that melee damage while keeping your accuracy on point. Indubitably. Pretty OG Rensetsu kite. Used to make a lot of these back in the day. Remember, 380 though. It's very, very fast. Very evasive. We could probably go Melander and completely get away with it. Yeah, even Melander itself, 370 still. We squeeze in another or no? Just about no, I'd say. Keep our speed rock-a-locking. Probably because of SPD. True. Which one is better upwards? SPD. Yeah, we'll rock SPD. Upwards thrust of SPD plus the natural speed with the 20C is pretty damn nice. Alright, there's Requiem. Moonlight Rensetsu kite. Yes, yes, yes. Party die? Yeah, party to die. Boom. Let's paint it up. Boom. You're getting a lot of use out of Basho, 40D, Alba, and then Melander C3. It's the new lightweight Mind Alpha, Basho Mind Alpha. It's pretty solid. It's working out. Now we have something pretty similar as well. Alrighty. Ooh, even has a javelin. This is the exact same loadout we were rocking with the other dude. Which means, ideally, it would also turn into a very similar looking build as well. Well, I guess we'll see. Obviously, in our tooled heads. Keep Alba to probably go Melander. Basho. Melander. Gotta go Celis. Sentai is fine. Could go Coral, be fine though. Although we do have a explosive thrower, but the extra speed would be kind of nice. Especially if we were gonna switch this over to 344. Yeah, not bad. All thick, all beefcake, indubitably. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, nice, nice. And then, yeah, let's compare this to the other build. It looks very similar. Yeah, very similar. What did we change? Oh, we wouldn't mind alpha legs as well. 333 or 344. I guess it's a 10-point difference, so it doesn't matter that much. Stability increase. AP increase is very nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. With those points, why not? We could go a little lighter with Melander, but it's really not that necessary. No, sir, it is not. Very similar build indeed. Same loadout. Dictates the same inner parts, which dictates the same frame, and less desire to go more light for preferability, I suppose. Now, double laser orbit boy. Double laser boy, double Curtis man. Alright, which either means double Rensetsus or double Harris. We're a little on the medium weight side anyway, especially with these boosters compromising our boost speed. So, we'll go ahead and upgrade you to Harris's. Arms are fine here. Could go 46D as well. or tool arms for a nice light slash AP mixture. Although depending on the recoil control, depends on where we'll go. Let's go fucking Melander again to see. Yeah, it's enough. It's also sizably light. Could go 422 as well. What's on that later and gives us a little extra speed in some ways. Lula or SPD? Take a Lula though, because we're not going to be so fast we can just outpace everything and back away at Mach 10. We'll need some quick boost to dodge some things, as most rushdowns will be able to get close to us for sure. But at least we have the Harrises, so we can probably melt them by the time they get to us. So that's good, that's good. That'll go Waltz. We're not going to bash your arms, so we don't need to worry about lack of ASCS tracking. Let's go with the Kushi, so we have a little more capacity to play around with for dodging at close range. Lender's fine. This core can either be Melander, 350 exactly, it's not bad. And 1800 stability, flat, that's much better. We were already at 340, so it's not like that. It's not much of a jump anyway. In fact, even this wouldn't be too bad, although stability loss is not preferable. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we should probably fuck with the weapons a little more, though, before we mess with the frame and then have to go back and keep changing it up. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem, mate. No problema. I did say to keep Curtis's, did you? Was that a requirement? We'll see. I mean, if you say so, obviously, I believe you, I believe you. Alright, we'll keep the Curtises then. With that being the case, we will keep the Curtises, although it is better to go with the Heddises for sure. Alright, laser orbits. You only ever really need one if you want to keep the whole stagger up all the time thing, which is not as crazy as it's being made out to be, methinks anyway. It's good, but you just use vertical plasma for that. You can use pretty much anything, especially when you have rifles. It's very hard to not get hit by a rifle, to have your stagger go down unless you're hiding behind cover. And after you're hiding behind cover, the laser drones aren't doing anything, and the plasma, often at an angle, also won't do anything. But a lot of times, if it's around cover and it's not like a super tall building, the plasma can actually reach over, so it's not bad. Let's see here. It's actually more to have 4 things firing during a stagger. I get that, I get that. I get that. I suppose so, indeed. If we're going to go that thicker side, better to have a javelin watcher on back in close range. Do we want to stagger punish? Or just another thing to shoot at him as well? Just keep laser drone, just because. Just cause. Alright, with that, we'll see our recoil control and then reflect based on that. Boom. Let's see. They can actually handle it. Ain't that nice? And we're at 348. It's not too shabby. If we were to switch these to, say, Ephemera, we'll lose a couple speed. Gain Mighty. Mighty. Ooh, recoil. Is recoil even worse, actually, technically? Between the two. Only by a couple points. Interesting. Can't fully handle these, but at the same time, you shouldn't be just spray necessarily. Definitely better to space the shots out just a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Because you have all the charge attacks. And then take advantage of the tech. You look away and look back. Look how slow its sensitivity is, man. Oh, I wish I could bump it up. It's so slow. Murder. And it's overheated, dear God. You never knew that? This is one of the older niche techs in the game. Not super practical, but yeah, as long as it shoots for every time you lock on. So if you go in soft lock, especially, it's hella easy. Actually, I think it's only possible. Well, no, you can go hard lock a little bit, but look away, because it won't shoot if you're not looking at anything. So, boom, 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 boom. It's pretty funny. I think we need to look away a whole lot too. I'm surprised I haven't seen any like builds on PC taking high advantage of it, given they can bump their sensitivity to a lot higher, the DPS and such. But yeah, it's pretty neat. A little too unpractical to make a whole build around it, but not bad. You can maybe kite someone around with it. Definitely not a close range with it, because oh boy, that'd be such a pain for you to even shoot at them. But yeah, it's pretty funny. It is pretty funny tech. I'm actually planning on making a video pretty soon covering some tips and tricks for veterans and new players and all that stuff like that. So I'll probably add that as like an honorable mention, as it's not super useful, but it's pretty fun. Alright, so with that, we're good. We're good. Also want to do a video covering super neat and powerful combos, indubitably, as it was recommended in the server. A list of combos, so I think making a video like a top 5 formatted would be pretty cool. Top 5 combos of the Ricky Rats. Let's see here, where are we at? Boom. We're faster, we're stronger, we're better, we're better. Oh. Could be even stronger. But the Curse's fire rate's pretty cool. It's pretty neat to build around, methinks. Literally using a rifle that can fire 2 charged shots. You're refusing to take advantage of that. Speaks about the Harris supremacy. Amen. 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 Think about it like this: Ricky Rat wouldn't do it, therefore we can't be expected to do the same. All right, now for this build, the Harris's, we're actually gonna upgrade it and turn it into Curtis's, and 1 beam, 1 noodle. And there you go. Upgraded. In fact, you know what we'll do even further? Done. 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 Wheelchair, baby. Now no stance. Let's go. Perfecto. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Now let's see. All right, so first I want to experiment and fully understand why you chose this booster. What is so good about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh shit! I don't want the AI on there. God, you could beat my ass. Ah. Alright, so what we got here? So what's so special? You zoom on the ground? What you mean? I mean, the jet duration is nice, but I mean... Whoa. He do be rebel, man. Boom. Boom. So I'm not seeing the crazy synergy, I'm not gonna lie. Felt the best with the distance. The distance does feel pretty neato. But often it's better just to have better boost speed itself, methinks. Methinks. Effectively, we'll do the same thing, but it's more reliable. Indubitably. Let's see what we can do here. Double plasma is interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. We don't really need to rely on such a thing for consistent stagger, because it's not easy to dodge double Harris's. So, we'll switch this on over to something else. Javelin wouldn't be too bad, especially if oh yeah. It's really hard to fight a javelin against an elevator, because you have to get close, and the javelin likes to not have to travel too far. Likes to, if it doesn't travel too far, it has more time to circle around you and detonate over you at a pee-pee. So we'll absolutely schmoot your schmeat. With that, rock with another missile launcher. Could go tensile. Could go split. I think split will be fine here. We'll go... We don't really need stability like crazy quite yet. Yeah, we'll go half in the middle of the road. Mage core is fine. Less stability, more AP, and energy defense. Yeah, won't really need it. Especially if we go coral gen. What we got? Hakushi! Nah, I gotta go coral. God, now we have lots of capacity, so we can hover in the air for a long time, and it has great synergy with reverse joints. So we can hop up and then recharge in the air. Plus with Harris's even as well. Oh my god. You're gonna just stay in the sky forever. So with that, we'll rocket lock it. We'll upgrade the booster. Could go grid walker to go full into our elevator style. I guess we might as well. Arms. If ever, probably can't handle the recoil. Maybe actually less fire rate, so maybe. They can, yeah. Even need max fire rate, still not exactly enough to pump it up. Not anymore that it can go down unless you shoot both at the same time. That's what I thought. GG, folks. Phone's about to, nah, dear God. Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. Appreciate ya. Have good ones. We are lift off indeed. How long can you stay in the air for? My God. Then if all goes awry, just fly up. Shoot one Harris. Shoot the other. Don't need to really shoot the other. You descend so slowly. And then you're infinitely flying. Oh, we have the vault, yeah? Nope. Boom. Now we have the vault. Now we're epic. We're goated on the sauce. Pulse good. Spring chicken. It's about as heavy as you would like to go. Not bad. Assault boost. What's it look like? 400. It's not too bad. If you're really inching out to chase someone down, ditch our back rockets, and 320, 330, 331 even. That's definitely not bad. You have the durability and the range. You'll definitely win the battle of attrition. So close range, you elevator them down, heavy kite them, and then long range, you ditch your weapons and assault boost into the poo-poo pee-pee. To quote Obi-Wan Kenobi, I have the high ground. It's true. You could dub this AC the high ground and you would just be OP as fuck. There's nothing for the enemy to try. They will simply fail. God, love me some good Star Wars. Nah, that's from Star Trek. How dare I? I got it wrong. We all know the quote from Star Wars, of course, though. Live long and prosper. That is indeed the way to go. Hate the course so much. What do you mean, dude? Look at him. Look at him. It's like this, but less like fat rolls. It's squared, like Roblox. And remember what DJ Khaled said, life is Roblox. Truer words were never spoken. Quad shotgun build incoming. Dear God. Quad shotty. Dude, I got a quad shotgun build, dude. Is this my... It is. These are my cosplays, dude. I got a forearms, dude. Quad shotgun arms, man. This is definitely not the most optimal quad shotgun you could run, but it's the one I have. Cosplay, baby. Alright, alright, alright. I think we'll upgrade one more build if anyone has them, and then, yeah. We'll rick all the rats, indeed. Then I gotta go check the comments and see what we should add as a poll for our next Reforge. I'll of course be hosting a fight club tomorrow if enough people are on, streaming it and all that good stuff, so that'll be pretty cool. I do have one more that is silly if you want, for sure, man. Let's have her done. A little pro gamer. I see, I see. I see, I see. A gentleman's indubitably. Yes, yes, yes. What will we have? What would be the build? What would it be? To them do holy Vermont. Yep. Oh, lamb. Lamb arms. You don't need all that. You don't need all that. I feel it's a very nice quad shotgun frame or overall build, I guess. Much like the laser swap, not too much room for improvement unless you're going for something very specific in terms of getting lighter or bigger. Heavier, if you will. But there's definitely a very nice middle ground, boy. What else we got? Viral, Mind Alpha. Yep. Lamb arms. Gotta get that accuracy rocket locker, I suppose. Funny if I had lamb arms on my Mark II variant for Judgment, or I guess technically Mark 1 for Judgment, because the Mark, yeah, I guess so. Technically, the first variant was a Tetra, so not exactly even the same. Well, I guess you kind of call it that Mark 1. I guess anyway, it doesn't matter. Lamb arms, 422. Dear God, all hail. Alula, we're goated again. Ocelis, goated again. Sentai, goated again. Goated selection, absolutely goated. Let's post it if you want, for sure, for sure. We'll do them all. Alright. I'll build that one up. And then we'll build yours up real quick. Post quested. Oh, I can't wait for the Monster Hunter beta. That shit's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely epic sauce. Alright, is that Harris Laserblade? Tis. Harris Laserblade. Javelin. Single cell plasma. Boom. Is that Kazwar? Tis. Kazwar head. And Melander C3 core. No, that's not it. There we go. For the arms. Melander C3 legs. That's normal Melander. It looks kind of like normal Melander. Let's find out. Doesn't look like Melander. It is. Dear God. Flugel for that melee thrust. Talbot for the close range. VP20C for the natural fast regeneration. And the assault armor for the mighty trades. I see. Let's see what we are here. Oh, didn't do that. And Ricky Ray. A lot of the saves those builds from so long ago. It's like my first builds. The Sea Spider Buster. Absolutely poo poo on his pee pee. Ice Worm Buster. The original Godspeed. Why is it called Mark IV? Oh, I guess it technically is Mark IV. Because the original Godspeed was a lot worse than this. Oh god. War Machine. Original Made in Heaven. I was using double Fasan before they were known to be super broken. Even I didn't know how crazy broken they were. Though they did delete. Line up with the supercharged Kurosawa is nutty. Original Optimus. Indubitably. Some of the first Requiems. A Chainsaw Boy. Reverse Joint. Look at all these old builds. The Kite Knight. Yo, it's when I discovered the combination of LRA and laser handguns. That was fun. Megatron, non-tank variant. I don't know how I have Steel Haze in here. Pro for the Reforge, maybe. Another Optimus. Fight Knight. This is my first double melee. He was really fun. Counter BVOs, and it worked quite well indeed. A lot of stuff here. Lots of stuff. Like one Harris, or one Rensetsu. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's go. What a blast from the Ricky Rat past. Alright, let's rock it, rock it. Combination of your favorite parts. I see, I see. I see, I see. Alright, so Zoom, Holy, Viral, Mind Alpha. Yeah, our stability's not looking so good. So if we were to go Basho Arms, 44D Head, Mind Alpha Legs, 314, just above 310, which is great. Ocellus is fine. Sentai Goaded, Pulse Armor, that's what I would call a nice, all-rounded, optimized quad shotty. Have enough speed to catch up with Assault Boost. 310 is often enough speed to stay on someone in the in-game, especially with quad shotguns, if anything. Because sure, with 310, you won't be able to stay on someone's super light schmeat for too long, but you'll be able to make a lot out of it with these shotguns, and the assault boosting in as well. And the Ocellus still has max close range assist, so, and you're using shotguns, so it's not like it's going to hurt us too much with using Basho for our lightness. You could, in theory, switch these arms over to something like Melander, although you get a little heavier, so Melander C3 would probably be a little more preferable. 310, Lumberguy for max. You can go Knockfryer just for max, or more range capability. Two arms wouldn't be so bad. You could even go Ephemera, actually. Oh, wait, you can actually just go Ephemera. I'd rather just go Ephemera, too. Get the energy defense. Sure, we lose out a couple more speeds, but again, it's not bad. So yeah, I rock this. I dub the Ricky Rat, indeed. Boom. Looking mean, indeed. Boom. Ricky Rat, indeed. Alright, now for this Ricky Dicky Doodara. Harris, Laser Blade. Dun dun dun. Now we have epic combination. Although having missiles in the back. I mean, this missile is fine enough. But I'll switch this to a melee, I suppose. Could do dagger. Has assault too. Ooh, yeah, that kind of matches aesthetic wise. We go a little thicker too if we're gonna use Kinkaku or Flugel in the end, which we do have Flugel right now. Which in my testing, I found that the Flugel's pretty nice. I guess it gives us some more all-roundedness. So I guess you go either or. I would prefer Kinkaku for that boost because, oh my god, it's nice. The extra speed is mighty. But we're not incredibly heavy. We don't have Mind Alpha or nothing, so you can still rock it. Ocellus to match our Basho. Coral or Sentai. Can even rock Sentai. Nice. See what this do, rock-a-lockin'. Yeah, the idea behind Mind is to kite around, then punish the opponent with the sword at close. I see. I see, I see. Okay. We'll readjust based on that. If that's the case, then we will simply put 2 Harrises in our arm. We'll switch our back melee to the Laser Blade, and then there you go. No need for Flugel anymore. And then there you go. Although arms actually need an upgrade. Ephemeral is enough, but Ian shortfall, then Coral will be fine then. There you go. So basically you just pelt them in, and if they get too close and they're too aggressive, switch, charge, and boom, fuck them up. Or you stagger them, you can also just melee too. So now you have a lineup and a punish, or a lineup and a punish if they're super aggressive outside of stagger and in. Very nice, very nice. A little bit of philosophy changes the whole build somewhat. That's how I play Steel Wing. Might have to rework that bad boy. I see, I see. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, charge laser blade is very nice for that entry denial. However, it does fall flat against enemies that know of it, because I mean I came across it in I think one of the first testings for the 9-ball upgrade. I think maybe that video, maybe something else, but there's a guy trying to do it to me, and I was playing very aggressive as well. But since I knew that's what he was doing, as long as you just fly above them constantly, just hover above them a little bit, even as just directly above them, just near them, so by the time they go for it, you're still in the air, you just hold A and you're up above them. There's nothing they can do. The verticality will just be too much. So it's very easy to counter, but also it does mean they can't just rush in immediately close to you without any real repercussions, so still has value no matter what. And again, it's a melee, so it's a good stagger punish. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Even if they can counter it, they still have to exert a lot of energy to do it. It's just best not to fall for their bait and swing into nothing, because while you're swinging, you're not hitting anything, and you are very vulnerable indeed. But yeah, we got some good builds. It's gonna be pretty interesting choosing which one I want to make a video on, indeed. Which it's gonna be harder and harder. I'll probably start doing more dedicated fight clubs for these testings, because getting matches right now in the A rank is not very fast on most days. And also I just end up fighting the same 2 people, so it doesn't make exactly for the most entertaining video, methinks. Fighting basically fighting watching the same fight over and over, and that's just not preferable. So we'll see. Depending on what the Fight Club theme is tomorrow, I might bring in one of these to match it, and then get some footage off of that and indubitably. Yep, I should be hosting the Fight Club tomorrow. If we get enough people, we stream it and all that good stuff. So if you want to join up, feel free. Xbox only, of course. But yeah. Alright, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for your builds. I'm going to head out now. Y'all have yourselves the very goodest of ones. Indubitably. Yes, please. I'm getting tired of ranks just because of that. I know, right? It's kind of poo-poo. I need a new Armored Core, man. I need an update to bring in a lot of people, or I need a new game. I need a new Armored Core. Come out with game. Oh, yes. But GG's for now. Pieces, and have a good one.